Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Arizona Cardinals. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Murray now. He hits White, complete. They find some Kevin White. He's at the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. It took a sack on 1st and goal, but that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
He's got it. Seals-Jones, touchdown Cardinals. Ricky Seals-Jones, 5 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And he'll be taken down. But
as usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So Dalton now. And that will be incomplete. On 2nd and 9. Murray over the middle, complete. That's White.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage. They still have a lot of...
The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL.
It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea. They're trying to get the ball.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. They do have a little grip to them.
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves. You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with... And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He finds an opening past the 40.
The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Dalton voids the target, and he has it over the middle.
The ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit.
And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. A final shot before half from Murray. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Russell Wilson, over 300 yards through the air with a touchdown pass as well. From there, let's head cross-country to D.C. to check out the Redskins at home at FedEx Field.
See how that recipe works.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches? And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Bengals grab it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say
they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. Every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath, sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. That's another gain of 15.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments. The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D.
The ball, they're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Murray now to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Back-to-back completions, they are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Here's Murray. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. With the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson.
Offense, that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield success on first down. Remember, one great tight end told me once, he told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Dalton. Eric Berry, the safe alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Dalton. The quick slant caught. And brought down. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
It's to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Back to throw it. Murray being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
You saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
To throw is Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He finds his man. That's Butler. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They go to Johnson again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rest on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Arizona, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.